If you focus on results, you will never get change. If you focus on change, you will get results. Sounds simple, but probably difficult to understand, and even more difficult to put into practice in today's fast-changing world. Probably the Indian education system is a classic example of this rhetoric. How else would you explain these startling statistics? This has given rise to a new class of the educated yet unemployed youth in India.
जो पढ़ा रहा हूँ किस चीज़ के लिए पढ़ा रहा हूँ? क्या वो समाज के काम आएगा? क्या वो पूरी व्यवस्था विश्व के काम आएगा? क्या वो अपने परिवार के काम आएगा?
We are forcing the child to fit into some mold that we think is right for the child.
Whatever they do in their classes have to make sense to their life. It has to make sense to them today.
The vision is that you want a country where every mother, every girl child is financially independent.
But not all hope is lost. For the Ashoka Changemaker schools and the IKEA Foundation are trying to bring about a paradigm shift in the education approach by prioritizing the virtues of empathy, teamwork, leadership, and creative problem solving. These schools are trying to catalyze a world in which education brings about a change in every individual's life, where the child takes command of his day-to-day activities and actively seeks to improve the lives of those around him, where the practice of change-making is a norm.
Ashoka Changemaker School's vision and mission is to make change making a norm in the education system.
We basically believe that we live in a world where everyone is a change maker. And to be successful in that world, we must not merely be consumers of information, but actors on the information that we consume.
If you talk about Muni International School, the kind of impact that they have been able to create in the society, in the neighborhood where they exist, is immense.
12-year-old Bhumika, a student of Muni International School, a budget private school in West Delhi, has taken up the responsibility of cleanliness in her vicinity. Rohit, on the other hand, has taken up the leadership onus children belonging to low-income communities in and around the K.C. Thackeray Vidya Niketan in the heart of Pune. Community transformation is not just for the underprivileged, as the students of the plush heritage school in Gurgaon are focused on understanding the community they live in rather than restricting themselves to a fixed curriculum. And a wave of transformation is dawning in Bulandshahr as the girls of Pardada Pardadi Education Society break age-old patriarchal norms and perform the Ganga Aarti. These young and vibrant faces are the representatives of a transforming education system that believes not in following, but in leading. Riding on the four pillars of new leadership, creative problem solving, team of teams, and cognitive empathy, they are the change makers of today. From a world of fixed hierarchies and rigid social constructs, to a world where no one can flourish simply by following rules or repeating patterns, the IKEA Foundation and the Ashoka Changemaker schools are moving from the idea of one leader at a time to everyone must lead.
जब तक ले हर आदमी जिम्मेवार नहीं होगा ना, तब तक ले बात तो नहीं बनेगी.
Just like Bhumika, who has recruited kids from around her community and is leading the cleanliness drive at her locality in West Delhi.
मैंने एक ग्राउंड साफ़ किया था जो मेरे घर के पास है, जहाँ पर हम हमेशा खेला करते थे, बट वहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा कूड़ा वगैरह था, तो हमें अच्छा नहीं लगता था वहाँ खेलना और स्मेल्स भी आती थी. तो मैंने सोचा कि मैं उस ग्राउंड को क्लीन करती हूँ. फिर मैंने अपने फ्रेंड्स से बात करी, चलो मिलकर ग्राउंड साफ़ करते हैं, और उसके बाद हमने ग्राउंड साफ़ किया था.
सर, मेरे यहाँ पर हर बच्चा अपने आधा किलोमीटर घर की जिम्मेवारी लेता है, सोशल इविल से उनको दूर करने के लिए और उनकी हेल्थ पे काम करने के लिए.
डेली अगर आप देखेंगे तो बच्चे क्लास डेली अपने आप क्लीन करते हैं, इंक्लूडिंग टीचर्स आल्सो.
मैंने सोचा अगर हम अपने स्कूल को क्लीन करते हैं तो क्यों ना अपनी सोसाइटी को ही करे, और इसमें हमारा ही प्रॉफिट होगा. अभी वो ग्राउंड साफ़ है, अगर बाई चांस कोई कूड़ा फेंक रहा है तो हम उनसे रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि प्लीज़ यहाँ पे कूड़ा मत फेंको, और वहाँ पे हमने एक डस्टबिन प्रोवाइड किया है।
Leader is not merely one. Leader is everyone. Holding this principle high are a bunch of girl students in the remote villages of Bulandshahr who are performing the Ganga Aarti to break age-old patriarchal norms, thus leading the way for women empowerment.
जेंडरिंग प्रॉब्लम से ये हो गई है कि आप लड़की हो, आप ये काम नहीं करोगी, क्योंकि आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकती हो। क्यों? क्योंकि आप लड़की हो। एक लड़की के पे ठप्पा लगा दिया जाता है, जबकि अगर उनसे पूछा जाए तो उन्हें कुछ नहीं मालूम कि वजह क्या है, सिर्फ इसलिए कि लड़कियां नहीं करती हैं।
मुस्लिम फैमिली के बच्चे, इवन उनके पेरेंट्स तक भी ये नहीं मना करते कि आप जाके गंगा आरती में क्यों पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं।
ये जो रूढ़िवादिता है, हम इसको तोड़ रहे हैं।
हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव।
In a country where girls fail to attain decent work and gender justice, despite better educational attainment, the Pardada Pardadi Education Society ensures that employment to women is given equal importance as education.
All of our girls, they need roti today. Their mother wants them to produce things which can be sold and they can make the money so she can feed herself and her family. So the first thing 16 years ago we did is start the textile division.
मैं परदादी परदादा स्कूल में जॉब करती हूँ, पढ़ाई के साथ साथ भी जॉब करती हूँ।
मतलब हाफ डे पढ़ाई होती थी और हाफ डे पे फिर उसके बाद सिलाई होती थी।
अपने पैरों पर खड़ी हूँ, अच्छा लगता है।
Once I take care of your roti, once I take care of your clothing, then I will find excuses to start teaching you what we call education.
The wheels of change are rolling all over, as the primary motive of education in the K.C. Thakre Vidya Niketan is no longer mere knowledge, but also relevance and application of knowledge, where individuals are able to see problems in the world around them and act to resolve them.
Every student of Vidya Niketan is an empowered, educated citizen able to make informed choices.
There are many real life skills that they need to learn, and unfortunately those skills are not available in the schools to learn.
Over here we teach our children different ways in which they can make changes in their life.
It is these skills and these innovative projects that have helped Rohit to turn into a leader. Coming from a family of limited means, Rohit is now an inspiration to many in his vicinity.
K.C. Thakre Vidya Niketan School changed my life a lot. The project Abhyasika I run in my locality. In my Abhyasika, I help students not only in educational thing, but I think that apart from education, students should also be mentally, physically and emotionally strong.
I am humbled by what I see Rohit do. Rohit is a change maker and we are extremely proud of him.
Change can't be achieved without a leader. Change can't be achieved without teamwork. The TEDx program organized by the students of the Heritage School is a living example of the impact that teamwork can create.
When the kids came to me, the thing was, ma'am, we want to do TEDx. So I think these kids are just full of amazing possibilities of saying that, yes, I can seize this opportunity and why not us? In fact, our TEDx hosts were two 6th grade boys. That's something that we've never seen. But we say, why not? Why can't these two 6th grade boys be hosts? You know, these are the small little learnings, but they're really, really powerful.
In an economy that is rapidly being changed and shaped and reshaped by technology, you need to have a generation of problem-solving citizens.
मैंने कहा मैं टैब डालूंगा और ओनली टैब डालूंगा, बुक के साथ टैब नहीं। मैंने टैब लिया सर, फिर मैंने सोचा कि क्या ये वो ड्राइवर होंगे जो गाड़ी चलाना जानते हैं, पंचर नहीं। मैंने टैब की रिपेयर बॉडी खोल दी और बच्चों को कहा कि हर बच्चे को अपना टैब रिपेयर करना आना चाहिए। और आज मैं हैरान होता हूँ, बच्चे टैब खराब होता है खुद ही खोलते हैं, मार्केट सामान ला के जोड़ देते हैं।
This is a learning expedition, so it's expeditionary pedagogy, where we treat our learning as a part of expeditions. So they're interdisciplinary, they're experiential in nature, and they follow Kolb's cycle.
Learning is a never-ending process, and thus the Munni International School gives more importance to helping students first take leadership of their own lives and sharing responsibilities of others over textbook learning.
टीचर कैसा होना चाहिए? वो फैसिलिटेट करे जिस चैप्टर को पढ़ाना है, उसके में काम करने के लिए उसको मोटिवेट करे बच्चे को। और तीसरा क्या हो? पार्टनर इन द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ चाइल्ड। हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हम एक बांसुरी वाले की तरह या एक रिंग मास्टर की तरह बच्चों को चला रहे हैं। बच्चे जानते नहीं मैं क्यों पढ़ रहा हूँ।
हमारे यहाँ बच्चा ही सब कुछ करता है, स्टडी करेगा तो वो खुद करेगा, इसके अलावा अगर कोई रूल्स रेगुलेशंस बनाने हैं तो वो खुद ही बनाएगा ये सब कुछ, और वो खुद ही फॉलो करेगा।
The corridors in the school are very narrow, but you will see that there is a dividing line and there are zebra crossing.
देखो जेब्रा क्रॉसिंग जनरली अगर मैं जनरल लाइफ में देखूँ तो हमें हर जगह दिखता ही दिखता है, लेकिन जनरली इसके बारे में कभी किसी को बताया ही नहीं गया कि ये लगाया क्यों गया है। हमारे स्कूल में सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट भी डिफरेंट है। सिटिंग अरेंजमेंट ऐसा नहीं है कि सीधे सीधे बच्चे ऐसे बैठे हैं, एक ग्रुप्स बने हुए हैं क्लास के अंदर, और हमारे हर क्लास में 6 ग्रुप्स बने होते हैं। बच्चे आपस में ग्रुप्स में बैठते हैं,
बच्चा बच्चे को समझाता है कि उसने क्या समझा उस चीज़ से। तो यहाँ पे इसको हम बोलते हैं GRS, ग्रुप रेसिप्रोकल सिस्टम, यानी अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स और अपनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग को अपने ग्रुप के साथ शेयर करना। और ग्रुप रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सिस्टम कि अगर मुझे या मेरे बड़ी को कुछ नहीं आ रहा है तो मैं अपने बड़ी को बताऊँ, या मुझे नहीं आता तो वो मुझे बताए। मेरे बड़ी की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मेरी है, उसके बाद मेरी ग्रुप की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी मेरी है।
मैं अपने स्कूल में पहले वैल्यूज़ से स्टार्ट करता हूँ, फिर मॉडर्न एजुकेशन को वैल्यूज़ में इंक्लाइन करता हूँ। आपको मैथ आए ना आए, साइंस आए ना आए, CPR जरूर आना चाहिए।
Small child, so we have to pump by 2 fingers 20 to 22 times. And if patient is teenager, so you have to pump by 4 fingers 20 to 25 times.
From one life-saving skill to another, students of Heritage School are learning the basics of citizenship.
You know, how many of us know that when an ambulance is passing, you know, when it has the sirens on and its horns blazing, do you know how to give way to an ambulance?
Our students' hypothesis was that it's not that people don't want to give way to ambulances. The problem is that people do not know how to give way to ambulances. So we identified 3 different areas to work in. One was to build awareness around the fact that every time you see an ambulance, you move left and you halt. The second thing was to increase the fine. The third area that they were working on was to get ambulances to have the right sirens.
So it is an issue of awareness as well as attitude is what we found out.
If we can't help a child find their own true swabhav and be comfortable in that swabhav, and instead we are forcing the child to fit into some mold that we think is right for the child is never going to be happy.
With the purpose of making Changemaker education an aspiration for all schools, the Ashoka Changemaker schools are adopting unique approaches to instill confidence in the students and prepare them for the India of tomorrow. The thumping sound might seem to be of merely the basketball, but is also symbolic of the empowerment and teamwork of women by leaps and bounds.
कल फर्स्ट इंटर कॉलेज 3-on-3 बास्केटबॉल कंपटीशन था जिसमें हम फर्स्ट आए थे।
लोग सोचते हैं कि बास्केटबॉल नहीं खेलना चाहिए पर लड़कियों को खेलना चाहिए।
बास्केटबॉल मुझे इसलिए पसंद है क्योंकि हमारा जो क्षेत्र है उसमें कोई भी स्पोर्ट्स का लेडीज़ टीचर नहीं है, तो मैंने सोचा कि मैं कुछ अलग करूं। मुझे सचमुच में तो बास्केटबॉल कोच ही बनना है।
When we say 7:30 school start, 7:30 school start, and you better be here. Now this girl stood up and she said, "Sir, you tell me. I want to be here at 7:30. I have no transportation. From my village, no bus comes. Nothing I can use that to be here at 7:30. Practically, I cannot come at 7:30. I said, don't give me these smart questions. Give me the damn smart answer. 3-4 girls got together. They came and they said, sir, give us a bicycle.
These girls are cycling towards an empowered era. And here, people are cycling to a cleaner and better tomorrow. Rahagiri, a leadership initiative of the Heritage School, which has now grown to epic proportions, almost into a movement.
See, the projects that we take up generally have an authentic purpose based in the society. If we take the bicycle project, for instance, Rahagiri was a big movement. Now it has gone to 50 cities. Kids had a real purpose and they went out and did it.
For the Ashoka Changemaker schools, leadership is not merely a project. It is a day-to-day practice.
महीने की हर पहली तारीख को यहाँ पे पार्लियामेंट सेशन होता है जिसमें बच्चे वोटिंग करते हैं, एमपी एमएलए चुने जाते हैं, प्राइम मिनिस्टर चुना जाता है, प्रेसिडेंट चुने जाते हैं।
यस क्लास, एमपी कौन बनना चाहेगा? ओके, माधव जी को कौन वोट करना चाहता है? प्लीज रेज योर हैंड। 12 votes for माधव जी। So our new MPs are माधव जी and स्वर जी।
और फिर उनको उनकी ड्यूटीज़ बताई जाती है, एमएलए की ड्यूटीज़ क्या रहेंगी, एमपीज़ की ड्यूटीज़ क्या रहेंगी। ये बच्चे प्लानिंग करते हैं और यही बच्चे स्कूल की पॉलिसीज़ भी बनाते हैं और हर बच्चे की टर्न आती है इसमें।
It's only an informed youth who will be able to survive the rigors of the fast-changing dynamicity of today's world. Students here are encouraged not just to lead, but also to demand what they think is their right.
What the history teacher did, she took the lead and she said, you know what, let's teach them how to create change.
Real life experience of Satyagraha, which will be a non-violent way of fighting.
The way she did it was to invoke rebellion. Of course, I was a guinea pig. I usually am.
And then they wrote on their arms that we want more activities. So slowly other batches became curious about that. Finally, Didi agreed not for the demand, but at least to listen that what plan we are suggesting to implement in the school.
It's often said that one day can change everything. Come to the Changemaker schools and you shall see change happening every day. But this change comes at a cost.
मैंने पहले 3 साल स्कूल के अंदर एजुकेशन से किताबें हटा दी। हमने कहा सिर्फ वैल्यू समझाओ। पेरेंट्स ने ऑब्जेक्शन किया, कम्युनिटी ने ऑब्जेक्शन किया कि सर आपके स्कूल में तब ये अच्छी बातें सीख रहा है, पढ़ाई लिखाई कब सीखेगा? आप चिंता मत करो, इसको कम से कम हम ये सिखा दें कि हैबिट कैसे होगी, क्योंकि बचपन की वो डाली हुई हैबिट थोड़ा सा एज जाने के बाद वो कल्टीवेट हो चुकी होती है और वो ग्रो होती है।
Parents started complaining that this is a bunch of young guys wanting to do something different and our kids can't be the guinea pigs in this experiment.
When I started, 96 villages, I went to every village. In spite of all that, 15 girls joined that.
In a young country like India, with a population of 125 billion, challenges to change the education system are a daily affair. But it is the change makers, like Ashoka Changemaker schools, along with IKEA Foundation, who truly believe that change is the only constant, and thus they make change a part of the daily life of these students, who don't come to school for education, but they come to school for a way of life that teaches them to question and seek change.
नंबर लाने वाले बने, क्लर्क बने, एंटरप्रेन्योर क्लर्क बने, एम्प्लॉय बहुत अच्छे बने हैं, एम्प्लॉयर नहीं सर। मैं एक MBA करे हुए बच्चों को देखता हूँ जिसने मास्टर ऑफ बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन किया है, नौकरी मांगने के लिए एक HR के पास खड़ा रहता है। तो कौन से बिजनेस का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन करोगे भाई, तुम तो नौकरी करोगे। मेरी इस एजुकेशन से, क्योंकि वो छोटी छोटी गलतियाँ करना सीख जाता है और छोटी गलतियों से अपने को ठीक करना सीख जाता है, तो एम्प्लॉयर बनने की तो गारंटी पक्का है सर। अब मैं नहीं जानता दुनिया एम्प्लॉय बनना चाहती है या एम्प्लॉयर।
Don't wait for something big to happen. Don't wait something big to do. Believe me, 10 small things will add up to one big thing.
So let's do something, otherwise we'll never move forward.
We think the children are the most important people in the world. Teaching kids empathy, teamwork, leadership, and creativity. Well, as you can imagine, at IKEA and IKEA Foundation, these ideas, empathy, teamwork, leadership, creativity, are core to how we work and how we think we need to be successful.
Now, this is what a change-making generation is all about. Mapping a problem and solving it.
Every child who leaves KC Thakre Vidya Niketan will be a change maker.
Definitely. फ्यूचर में ये चेंज मेकर पक्का होंगे, ये मैं कॉन्फिडेंटली अब कह सकती हूँ।
मेरी नज़रिया में सिर्फ पेड़ पौधों को और जानवरों को छोड़ करके किसी भी एज का, किसी भी परिस्थिति में रहने वाला आदमी, हर आदमी चेंज मेकर है।